Welcome back to Metroid Prime 2. We've got one of my favorite boss fights in the game coming up right here. And it's all contained in one segment. So open the damn door, thank you. Down here we have a couple security cameras that'll shoot at you. And a slightly cracked area that you can shoot a missile at and open up. And we go through here. I can barely wait for this awesome. This really is an awesome fight, I have to say. So down we go. Now you can't tell me that's not awesome, because it's awesome. It just plain is. Anyway, here's a fight against Dark Samus. It's been building throughout the game up to this point, though this is still relatively early. And honestly, it's a very worthy fight, considering. An issue I have with a lot of fights in a lot of games is that, it's basically phase-based, where you have to wait for them to do a certain attack, and they'll leave themselves open, and then you can attack them. But here, it's basically a gunfight. The only times you can't hurt them is when she's doing a little charging kind of animation there, which isn't too often. So it's really more about running around, shooting, dodging attacks, and it's a lot more entertaining that way. So when she had that little energy bubble up against like that, you can't hurt her, but it only lasts for a couple seconds at most, so not too difficult. She will do it more and more as the fight progresses, though. And she's really dang fast, which can be kind of tricky. But as you whittle down her health, eventually you will destroy her. I imagine this fight can be pretty tedious on hard mode. I haven't played hard mode, actually, but really most fights just turn tedious to that. So that charging attack does do a decent amount of damage, so kind of want to steer clear. But luckily you do have probably 2 energy tanks by this point, unless you're doing a low percent run. So you shouldn't have too much of an issue. I don't think I've ever actually lost this fight. I've gotten close a couple times, though. I've seen her going around like a ricochet thing. Bowling ball, I don't know, dodgeball or something, I don't know. Stay clear of the fire, by the way. It does hurt. In case you couldn't figure that out somehow. She'll be back. Anyway, this opens up an elevator here. We can go up. This elevator always screws me up. I can never remember which way to go out. Go through here. Don't bother checking the corpse. No, sir. Instead, we go straight after our next upgrade. Hello, Dark Beam. Dark Beam is a lot like the Ice Beam from Metroid Prime 1, but infinitely more badass. Look at that. Awesome. In case you weren't already aware, this game has a light-dark beam system that runs off ammo, although you can't see it due to the HUD thing. Dark beam will do more damage to light ether enemies, and the light beam, which we'll receive later, will do more damage to dark side enemies. The normal beam will just do neutral damage, but it's a reliable standby. Each kind of beam can also energize portals and certain times of gems. And in we go to Dark Ether. Different part of Dark Ether. Slightly more badass part. Lots of corpses, too. And you can already see up on that ledge up there, another Dark Ether gate key thingamajig, which we'll be going after relatively soon. And you can see some enemies crawling on the wall. Hopefully, it won't be too much of a hassle for you. You can already see a bunch of light doors, which implies that we'll probably be getting a light beam pretty soon. Let me out, I want to get out. Oh, thank God. Anyway, yeah, break open a little capsule, shoot the crystal with the dark energy thingamajig. Collect some energy from there. Then go after the key over here. You can go through that dark door over there, but don't want to quite yet. Now, we'll be entering that dark door a little bit later. I want to go and save, mostly. Through here. You can see some phasing lying around. Can be irritating. And I'm just going to ignore that guy, because really he's a hassle to take out, even with the light beam. So, oh, God damn it. And we've got a split path over here. We've got a light door, which we currently cannot access. So we will go the other way. Avoid the phase and avoid the enemies. That portal will be useful later. Can't use it right now since we don't have the light beam. Gee, we sure need the light beam for a lot of things, don't we? It's almost like we're going to get it soon. I'm being slightly hesitant about going outside of these portals since I want to regain a little bit of health. Not portals, the force field barrier thing, I don't know. This thing, shoot that guy with a dark beam. Go down, you can double jump on top of it. Then up that away. Try not to fall down because time is of the essence here. And beyond this, you will find a glorious save point. So I will see you guys next time for a bit more of a Dark Egg and Waste exploration. And I hope you have fun with it.